about this
Okay,
board.
the Dominator 1 was probably Firewire's best-selling board through longevity, 10, 15-year board. So we revised it. Dan kind of changed everything about it and made the Dominator 2. The biggest thing is the squash tail. Your traditional squash tail on this guy. It's not as thick as the original Dominator was in the tail. It's not as full in the rail. It's a more modern rail to shortboard standards. It's your groveling shortboard. The best way to give you an example from a previous board of ours, the Dominator 2, rocker-wise, kind of matches the Gamma. Like, it has a shortboard rocker in it. Kind of accelerated tail out the back, low entry rocker, and a little bit of nose flip. So that's kind of the best way to compare the ride of it. But Dan widened the board to make it more of your traditional groveler. So you're sitting at, example, this guy's 5'10 at 33 liters, main difference, versus another 5'10. In the rack, it's 20 and a quarter. Some 5'10s are 2.5. And then he just lowers it, gives it a little bit of width in the ears right here for paddle, for grovel, and then some width up in the nose you can see as it carries through. And the best to see the tail outlines this way. You can see it does draw in. So it's your, one of my friends put it, it's the best board to get off the couch and go surf kind of board that we have. He's like, it just works, and it works good and everything. I personally love it as a quad. I think it's faster, and I think it's looser, personally, than the traditional thruster. That's how I like it. But it works great as a thruster, but I like the little spark the quad gives in it. Rails are kind of modern low. It's a legit board. This kind of was hidden amongst the other boards that we have. It came out around the time the Flat Earth came out, so that had some spark to it, and this kind of just morphed in. But this thing goes all the way up to 6'10", down to 5'4", and the people who commit to buying it are coming back like, dude, this board's so fun. Can't believe how fun this board is. This board's stoked. It works in everything. I rode it in Head High, Mexico, and it was better than I expected. It's a trustworthy board, even though it's a wider board.
We have a lot of big guys that like this board.
I could see
Because you
that.
have the bigger sizes.
You got the bigger sizes,
Yeah.
and they're not big and balloony.
Yeah.
Like, Dan foiled them out nice to work for the big guy as their shortboard, not the big guy pluggy groveler, I just want waves and paddle. Like, they want to surf good on it.
So why helium?
Helium, one, for us, the helium longevity is really good. And if we're going to carry it into a board that we feel will last us 5 years plus, like, I think this board's going to be a good one in the quiver for a while. It's the best, easiest built to let you, like, have a good, proper feel throughout, like, what we come out with down the road, like the Ibolics coming out and all that stuff. But it's just a good one that's promising, and Dan likes the helium, personally, for his, yeah. That's why you see it come out, his new sweet potatoes in the helium, and then whatever he comes out next will be in helium, or merging into the Ibolic stuff.
So the helium, what is it? There should be one.
Oh, okay, yeah, helium.
So we should, for the guys
Okay.
who really don't know.
So helium boards have two things that are deck skin, bottom skin versus the LFT. Your LFT board has a center stringer, and then it has top skin. Standard, normal glass job on the bottom. The helium gives you the benefit of adding a skin on the bottom, giving you the skin on the top. Normal EPS, the stringer's gone in the center. We move the stringer from here out to the rails. So we're running Polonia wood rails, balsa rails. That's why you see the two different colors, to give it a torsional flex that helps the board load and then kind of snap. Just like fins. Fins have tip twang. We're giving this board twang from the sides, and then as you push like a skateboard, it coils and then unloads. So a little bit spark, really good for durability. I think it works great in the wind, like choppier conditions. It doesn't drift away on you. It's a solid traditional feel in a way.
So this wood actually runs, you can't see it, but it runs all the way to the nose, all the way around the whole board.
Dude, the wood, yeah. So we're giving you a little show. The original Firewire FSTs had wood run all the way through. So we're teasing you with that old school look out the tail, and then giving you a sharper look up to the nose. And then as the nose thins out, honestly, in the tail, you're having a little wood tail block, nose block, right up here too.
Oh, I didn't know
So if
that.
you ding your board, or if you mow this board into someone else's on accident, you have a little wood block up here saving it. If you look at the seaside noses and tails where it thins out, same thing. So we got some durability running at the ends too.
I have a lot of guys that are pushing, a little bit over 200.
Yeah.
They have their seaside, which is the same skin.
Yeah.
The construction.
Yeah.
They have hardly any pressure things on it.
It trips me out whenever I take the wax off my helium boards, how little damage is on my decks. It's insane. It surprises a lot of people who just jump on a Firewire coming from PUs because the normal tattering that a PU does to break in. So.
And it's a 5-fin for us?
Definitely a 5-fin option.
Right on.
Works good with this one. Not so specific on what fins to ride. This one works good with a lot of fins. I like the Dan Mann quad mediums. I don't need larges for this board as a quad, but yeah.
It's one of our best selling fins.
That one?
Yeah.
That one's a good one.
Yeah, it's one of our number one selling fins at Dan Mann. Right on. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.